Hi, my name is Alissa Jessup. This. Oh, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh. Forms to fill out. Hi, my name is Alissa Jessup. This is Chosen. It's my mom. I'm just going to answer it really quick, or else she'll just keep calling. Just 1 second. Hey, Mom.
Well, hello, Liz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I know you're doing your video.
I am doing my video dance here.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Barb. How's it going?
Well, being a mom, I have to offer words of advice. And that is, have fun and listen to your heart, Alyssa, and it will go great.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh. When I was about 2 years old, my mom came into my room and she sat me down on the bed and she gave me this huge hug and she said, "Alyssa, I love you so much." And she gave me this little stuffed animal dog. She said, "Alyssa, this is Henry. And we would like for you to love and care for Henry the way we've been asked to love and care for you. Alyssa, you're adopted. You're chosen. You're special." Wait, what? I'm special? I was chosen? I'm adopted. Holy crack! This seemed like huge news that everybody should know. So I took it upon myself to let them know about it. Like in kindergarten, I showed myself for show and tell. "Hi, my name is Alyssa. And I was chosen. I'm special because I'm adopted." Oh, and at restaurants, I would just introduce myself to strangers. "Hi, my name's Alyssa. I was adopted. And my mom's single." Oh, and at church, I would run up to the church lady. "Hi, my name is Alyssa. I was adopted. And I got new underwear." Oh, the woman put her hand on my shoulder. "Oh, no, you shouldn't go around telling people that you're adopted. It means that you're unwanted. And you don't want people to know that your mother's not your real mother, do you? I'll pray for you both." Ugh. Seeds of shame planted in my belly. I stopped telling people I was adopted unless I had to. Like, when I'm sitting in the gynecologist's office, I'm 25 years old, I'm there getting a second opinion about having surgery to remove the 18 fibroid tumors that are living and growing inside of my uterus. I'm wearing this blue surgical gown, I'm naked from the waist down, and I'm sitting on this hard, cold table that's covered in this white, crunchy paper that crinkles every time I move. The nurse has left, and she gave me these forms to fill out before the surgeon comes back in. Let's see. Name, Alissa. Nailed it. Birth date, Sagittarius. Virgo rising. Let's see. Occupation, riot girl. 3 R's. Ugh. I make weird jokes when I'm nervous, and I'm really nervous, and I wish that my mom was here. She laughs at all my jokes. Let's see. Family health history. Oh, I hate this part of the form. I start picking the nail polish off of my fingernails. Blue flakes are flying all over the place. And why is it so fucking cold in here? They know that I'm in here naked. Family health history. Stroke. Yes, no, or I don't know. I don't know. Cancer. I don't know. Heart attack. I don't know. I mean, this is like when I was in the 4th grade and my teacher gave us the assignment. Hey everyone, we're gonna celebrate today by creating a family tree. I don't know my family history. I was adopted. My teacher accused me of lying to get out of the assignment, and then she put me in the back of the class by myself to create a collage about trees. Okay, I love a tree, but I mean, come on, lady. This was not about trees. This was about finding out where my family came from. And I don't know. I don't know. I look down at the page and I see that I am 2 pages of I don't know. I write on the top of the form, I am adopted. I write an arrow down the entire page. The surgeon comes in. He's like clinically aggressive. He's not making eye contact with me. He grabs the form. He says, let's see here. Let's see. It seems like you didn't have enough time to finish. No, I did. Okay, let's see. Can you lie down for the examination? Yeah, just scoot down. Scoot a little more. A little more. There, great. He sticks 2 fingers up inside of me and he starts pushing down hard on my stomach. He's trying to feel the size of my uterus. Ow! So, did your mom have fibroids or endometriosis, anything like that? Ow! No, well, my mom had endometriosis. That's why I was adopted. No, ow, no. I mean, I don't know my biological mother. I was adopted. Ow! Adopted? Huh. Wow, that's unfortunate from a medical standpoint. We don't have a lot to go on. It's like you're a blank slate, okay? We want a full picture of you that we just don't have right now. Yeah. I wanted a full picture of me. I wanted to know where my body came from. The scrolls of my bones were empty. The flesh and blood of me, a mystery. I realized in that moment, with that man's fingers up inside of me, it was time that I learned where my bones were from. It's the year 2000. We've survived Y2K. My AOL account works. Still got mail. I'm living in Baltimore, Maryland with my boyfriend. And it's about 8 a.m. and I'm in the kitchen of the row house that we're living in. I'm getting ready, making coffee. About a year ago, with my mom's blessing and encouragement, I reached out to a mediator to start the search to find my birth mother. But right now, my mind is focused on opening night of Cleopatra. I'm in a synchronized swimming version of Cleopatra. It's being held in Patterson Park Public Pool. I play an alligator and the mermaid on the front of Cleopatra's boat. I was the only one that could do the butterfly stroke. So, the phone on the kitchen wall is starting to ring. It's before cell phones, so all the phones were on walls. It's because it's 8 a.m. that I decide that I should answer it. Hello? This is Alissa. Hi. It's the mediator. Her name is Joy. That seems a bit on the nose. She says she thought she was going to have to contact my brother, half-brother. Wait, what? Brother? Half-brother? No. Joy, there's only supposed to be one of me. I was adopted. I began gasping for air. It's like a gulp. The seams of my inside are being stretched with emptiness. The mediator says that she's heard back from my birth mother. Her name is Donna, and she's agreed to meet with me. Here's her phone number. Do I have a pen? Do I have a pen? It's 8 in the morning. I haven't even had coffee yet. I don't have a pen. I ask her to give me a second. She continues speaking and her voice starts swirling. It starts to sound like she's speaking from a long tunnel that's filled with marshmallows. My mind and body have separated. My mind is trying to decipher the Charlie Brown teacher jumble that's coming from the mediator. Wah, 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 wah. Meanwhile, my body is spinning around in spaz mode and I start rushing from one counter to the next. A pen! A pen! What the fuck is a pen? What the fuck is a pen? I start grabbing things like I'm in a game show, rushing around like in The Price is Right, where you have to get all the things in the right order and then press the red button. I grab a spatula. No! I grab a roll of toilet paper. No! A can of tuna. No! My God, what kind of an adult am I that I don't have a kitchen that doesn't have a pen? My body is spinning around like a Tasmanian devil. A pen! A pen! Pen! What the fuck is a pen? I collapse on the kitchen floor. I say, I don't think I can do this, Joy. I can't find a pen. She says, her Charlie Brown voice, the wind tunnel starts to come into focus, becomes less squawky and more like a soft breeze, and she says, it's okay, take a deep breath, it's a lot to process. Yeah. Trying to catch my breath, and I look down and I see that my hand is clenching something. A pen. A pen! I did it! Joy! I did it! I have a pen! I have a pen! Okay. I'm ready. What's the number? I look down at the piece of paper with Donna's phone number on it, and it's wet with sweat from my hand. I pick up the phone, I check and double check each number. I dial every digit as if I'm disabling a bomb. It's ringing. I pull the cord as long as it'll go. I sit out on the porch, I light a cigarette. It's ringing. The earth beneath me feels like it's swaying under my feet. It's ringing. A young voice answers the phone. It's a boy. Hello? Hi, is Donna there? Who's this? Hi, yeah, it's Alissa. And then another line picks up. Hello? Hi, this is Alissa. Who's this? Yeah, I'm calling for Donna. The younger voice says, I don't know, it's for Mom, and hangs up. The older gentleman says, hello, hi, sorry, who's this? Say, yeah, hi, sorry, this is Alissa. Is Donna there? I hear him gasp. He drops the phone. Oh my God, it's your daughter. There's a burst of excitement. All of a sudden I hear this cacophony of voices like it's a big celebration. And then I hear it. Donna. She says, hello? I say, hello? She says, hello? I say, hello? I'm listening for a familiar tone to see if there's a tone that rings that bell deep down inside of me that makes me feel like there's finally somebody else who plays in the same band that I do, a resonance to prove that I'm not an alien. She says, hello. I say, hello. She starts laughing. We have the same laugh. We awkwardly stumble into conversation, and I ask her, is there any health history that I should know about in our family? And she tells me that she recently had surgery to remove tumors from her uterus, like me. She tells me that she doesn't really know her parents that well. They haven't kept in touch, but that I do have 6 half-siblings. I have brothers and sisters that are younger than me. They're all from different dads. I have 3 sisters. I've always dreamed of having sisters. They're ages 7, 9, and 15, and they all want to talk to me. So one by one, they hop on the phone. I find out that they're musicians, they're singers, they're artists like me. Oh my God, the middle sister, she gets on the phone and she tells me that she had a school assignment, that she had to make kites for everyone in her family. And so she made purple kites for the girls and blue kites for the boys, but she didn't know what I was, so she made me a purple kite with blue polka dots. I'm not a secret. I have my own kite. Donna invites me to come over to meet the entire family in Colfax, Washington. I'm going to go over and stay a night and a couple days. We say goodbye. 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 Neither of us wanted to hang up. And then she said, I love you. I hung up the phone. I look down, and for the first time, I have roots growing from out under my soles. I exist. So, I fly back to Washington State. My mom picks me up, and she takes me shopping to get gifts for my half-siblings. You never want to show up empty-handed as a guest. So, we go to Fred Meyer. They have everything. I love shopping with my mom. She's hilarious. Usually, I'll need a toothbrush. We go in, and I leave with a dental hygienist. So this time, we go in. I found a plant for Donna. For the sisters, I got bubbles and glow-in-the-dark stars and some art supplies. And for the teenage boy, I got him a t-shirt that says, skateboarding is not a crime. Because it's not. We get home, I'm excited, we're wrapping all the packages, and my mom comes downstairs and she hands me this photo album. It's leather and embossed with flowers, and there's a note attached. She says, I made this for Donna. I wanted to thank her for choosing me to be your mom, to let her know how grateful I am. The photo album is full of photos of me from the day I was born up until now. Wow, Mom. I hope Donna doesn't think it's cheesy. What? No. Mom, if anybody thinks that this is cheesy, I am grabbing it and getting the hell out of there. I give her a huge hug. I tell her how much I love her. I say, I'm grateful that she chose you too. The next morning, I'm dressed in a skirt, wearing mascara. Want to make a good impression. We're packing up the car. My mom gives me a bag of snacks. She gives me some water, a blanket, a candle, because you can never be too safe driving across country in a 4-hour trip to Colfax, Washington. I take the photo album and I put it in the passenger seat to keep it safe. I give my mom a hug. I tell her that I'm not going to find another mom. I'm going to find out where my family is from. She hugs me deeply. It's like one of those big mama bear hugs. It's warm and soft. I want to melt into it. I realize I don't want to go. My mom kisses me all over my face and she says, I love you, child of my heart. We're here for you. If you need anything, you just call. Okay, I'm off. I love you. I'll call you tomorrow. I get in the car, I wave as I pull out the driveway and head east across the state of Washington to Colfax. As I crossed over the mountains and dropped into eastern Washington, the sky was so big and open, it felt claustrophobic. Like any kid who grew up being adopted, I was always curious about where I came from. Up until now, I lived in a fantasy world. I only dreamed of the world from which I came. I never had the experience of, we're the McDougalls. We're a mayonnaise family, damn it! I guess we'll find out. I started to think, what if she doesn't like me? I won't tell her about any of the bad stuff. I see the exit for Colfax coming up, and I think to myself, you know what? It's not too late to turn around. My foot presses the gas. I take the exit. The exit dumps me into the main street of town. It's a one-stoplight town. Oh, the smallness of this town is daunting. I just want to be the perfect gift. I could still turn around. I drive through the one stoplighted town, and I see up ahead Mill Street. That's her street. Oh my God, I could still turn around. I could still turn around. I just want to be a shining example of right choices. I want her to think I'm a good person. My foot hits the gas. I turn down Mill Street. The houses are small, the yards are big, and they're full of cars. I want to be worthy of her love. What the fuck am I doing? I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna turn around. I'm just gonna turn around. My foot hits the gas. I pull down the street. All of a sudden, there's the house, and there's a pile of people. They're spilling out into the road, and they're swarming my car. I get out of the car. The hot summer air fills my lungs. Before I can fix my skirt and gather myself, there is a gaggle of friendly faces that engulf me. Everyone is jumping up and down as if they want a game show. They all have bushy eyebrows and round cheekbones. Oh my God, it's like we're all made from the same puzzle, but we're just different pieces. And then I lock eyes. Donna. It's her. She's radiant. She has long, dark hair. Her skin is a light brown, and she has this huge smile. She's wearing a black cardigan, like me. She has on a white tank top and jean shorts. She's a vibrant earth mama. She has silver jewelry. There are turquoise stones that cover her wrists and her fingers. Her fingernails are painted purple. We have the same hands. We have the same hands. She opens up her arms to give me a hug. She hugs me, and it is heavy. It's filled with longing. We giggle, we cry. She holds me tighter. It's as if she lets go, I could disappear in an instant. She keeps repeating, I can't believe it. I'm so glad you came. You're here. The hug begins to soften in my body. I'm searching for a familiar feeling in my bones. Does my body know this body? Suddenly, I'm whisked away. Wait, no, I want to talk to Donna. I have so many questions. The next thing I know, I'm in her house. It's cozy. It's filled with plants. Someone offers me a cold beer in a can. Yes, thank God, they drink. I look over and the older brother and Donna are smoking. Yes! He offers me a cigarette. You smoke? Yeah, I have my own, thanks. He lights my cigarette. Her husband brings in the gifts. I give Donna the prayer plant. It's her favorite kind of plant. Yes! Oh, the little brother, he puts his t-shirt on. He wears it for the entire time I'm there. The little girls, they start playing with the bubbles and they're organizing the stars on the carpet. The artist, she picks up the art supplies and she starts drawing pictures for me. I pull out the album and I hand it to Donna and I say, my mom made this for you. She wanted me to tell you how grateful she is that you chose her to be my mom. Donna takes the album, she sits down, she opens it, she starts crying. All the kids start piling on top of her. They're pointing at pictures in the album. Mom, that looks like you when you were younger. That looks like me. You look like me. You look like us. Yes, I look like them. Yes. Now I'm really hoping for some alone time with Donna. It's barbecue time! Her husband yells. What? The sisters grab my wrist. They take me out to the backyard. I'm sitting under a tree. I grab another beer and a burger. Oh my God. The siblings are like a pile of newborn puppies. They're like falling and rolling all over each other. And Donna. All I want to do is ask her some questions. Do you like spicy food? I love spicy food. Everybody starts laughing. Well, what? What's so funny? Donna says, oh, I hate spicy food. Ketchup is too spicy for me. Oh, yeah, my mom hates spicy food too. I don't know where that comes from. And then everyone starts firing questions at me. It's like I'm in an interrogation. I start guzzling more beer and I'm answering as quickly and as best as I can. All of a sudden the sisters come up and they want to show me their rooms. All I really want to do is talk to Donna alone, but I don't want to be a dick to a bunch of little kids. So I say yes. They show me their rooms. I stumble around. I'm a little drunk. The rooms are cute. And the next thing I see is Donna there, standing in front of me. And there she is. It's Donna. She asked me if I want to go have a little one-on-one time with her. Yes, finally. So we start heading upstairs to her bedroom. It's up in the attic. The ceiling is angled. Feels like a cool, hippie college dorm room. The carpet is faded orange and there are colored tapestries that are tacked up on the ceiling. We sit down on the mattress. It's on the floor. It's tucked into an eave. She starts telling me how happy she is to finally meet me, how she's thought about it all these years. Brings back so many memories. She starts to say, how it brought back so many memories. She says, I'm so happy that something so beautiful came out of something so ugly. I don't really know what she's talking about. She puts her hand on my leg and she says, I was 17 years old. I was set up for a date, for a dance. He was from another school on the other side of town. He was from a wealthy family. He drove fast cars and he was handsome, like James Dean handsome. I got a new blue dress for the dance. Afterwards, we were making out in his car and he raped me. A few months later, when I realized I was pregnant, I told my dad that I wanted to keep the baby. He took me for a drive in his car and he started driving really fast and he kicked the door open and he told me that if the baby ended up being his, that he would kill us both. And when I told my mom, she ignored me. I looked down. Donna's crying on my shoulder. I feel like we're both 17 years old. I pull her in close. I say, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But what I want to tell her is she's not alone. I want to tell her that I know the terror that guts your soul. I know what it feels like to have your body infested with weeds of shame. I want to tell her that I was raped when I was in 9th grade on a date. I want to tell her that I was sexually abused by my grandfather. From the time I was 5 until I was 12. He used to show me the shotgun hidden under his bed after he finished with me, to tell me that he would kill my mom if I told anybody. I wanted to tell her that we didn't deserve this. We're worthy of love. I know it's hard, but that there is a way out of the radiant darkness. I want to tell her that when I told my mom, she believed me. She cared for me. I want to tell her that, but I can't. I can't. I have to be worthy of her sacrifice. I have to be a shining example. Look at her face. She's so vulnerable. I pull her in under my wing and I tell her what I've been told. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. She mumbles again. I'm so happy that something so beautiful came out of something so ugly. The sisters burst through the door and they puppy pile both on me and Donna and they scream, "It's time for the slumber party!" Okay. I go downstairs. There's sleeping bags and glow-in-the-dark stars covering the living room floor. I sit down on the couch. My thoughts are sloshing around the 5 cans of beer I drank. I notice that the little one on the floor is rubbing her feet together like this. And I say, I do that. I've done that since I was little. When I get sleepy, I rub my feet together. My mom calls me Cricket. She says, we all do that. We're weirdos. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I watch her as she rubs her feet and falls asleep under the glowing stars. This was not the conception story that I had imagined. I had so many questions. Why did she want me to come here? Why didn't she have an abortion? How can she love me? The next morning, Donna wakes me up. I'm hungover. I'm confused. She takes me to where she works. She starts showing me off. I feel like I'm on display, like I'm a prize. I don't feel like myself. We go to the park. We meet up with the rest of the family. We're having a picnic. There were swings at the park, and she asked me if I wanted to swing with her. She said, I've always dreamed of swinging with you. And I said, yes, of course I'll swing with you. I love swings. So we got on the swings, and we were swinging back and forth and back and forth. And I'm looking at her, and she looks so carefree. She's throwing her head back. She's laughing. And I'm thinking to myself, how can she be enjoying herself? I look down. I see that her knees are like my knees. I say, we have the same legs. She laughs again. She throws her head back. Ah, you're so funny. I said, it's funny. I always grew up hearing how I arrived 3 days later, but I've never heard how I was born. What was that like? She said, the day I gave birth to you, it was the worst. I was heartbroken. It was the last time we would be together. I felt so alone. There was just 2 nurses and a doctor, And as I started giving birth to you, I asked one of the nurses, will you please go out and get my mom and see if she'll come in here? The nurse, she left and she came back. She said, I'm sorry. I said, no, I really, please, will you go get my mom? I'm scared. She went, she came back. She said, I'm sorry, honey, your mother refuses to come in here. You're going to have to do this alone. So I did. I gave birth to you, and the minute that you were delivered, they took you away. I didn't get to see your face. I didn't know that you were a girl. They wouldn't let me hold you. All I wanted to do was hold you. Moms, am I right? Is a horrible joke. I was anxious. I make bad jokes when I'm anxious. But Donna laughed. She laughed. She threw her head back. My circuits were overloaded. We got off the swings. It was time for me to go. I just wanted my mom. We started to say goodbye. All the siblings were giving me hugs. The little one asked if she could come home with me. And I promised her, no, this is a beginning, not an ending. We'll see each other again. I promise. Donna came over. She put her arms out. She hugged me. Her final hug. I hugged her deeply. This hug was softer than the one before. I wanted to expel her pain. I wanted to heal her heart. She kissed the top of my head. She kissed my cheek. She said, I love you. I love you too. Thanks for everything. Okay, I'm off. I got in my car. I started pulling out of the driveway. I was waving out the window as a few kids were chasing my car, waving back. I turned the corner and they disappeared from my view. Driving down the main road, out of town, my mind, my body are swirling. I'm humbled by her love. I still have so many questions. I mean, what would her life have been like if she had kept me? What if she had a safe person to help her heal? What if she was able to make choices about her body and her life? What if my adoption was open? What if she had a mom like my mom? Would it have made a difference? I pull over to get some gas. There's a payphone. I go over to call my mom. I wedge the phone under my ear. I light a cigarette. Hey, Mom, it's me. Yeah, I'm coming home. I'll tell you all about it. I love you. Oh, and the photo album was a hit.